Welcome to Discovery! Roll the intro, please. Welcome everyone to the season finale of Discovery. Regardless, the last week of the year was filled with new releases that were surprisingly good. It's the end of another year, and 2024 was a solid year for metal. So today I'm bringing you 6 new albums that were released this week before we celebrate the new year. What an incredible season we've had. It's the 42nd episode on this season. This is the biggest Discovery season ever. We went through over fucking 200 albums this year, which is hard to imagine, but we did. So before I start, pop your favorite discoveries down below, and let's start. To kick off the final season of Discovery for Season 6, we have the French black metal battalion Genocide Kommando and their latest offensive, Third World War. Fittingly, this is their third studio album unleashed upon the world on December 27th through Osmos Productions. This album is relentless barrage of high fucking octane black metal. While it may not fall squarely under the banner of war metal, its themes delve deep into the chaos of conflict and the spectre of death, with a particular focus on the horrors of World War III. From the opening track, you are swept away by the fucking razor-sharp guitars, masterful melodies, and an unyielding pace that defines this furious soundscape. The vocals are a force to be reckoned with, imbued with such aggression that they could very well level cities if unleashed. It's classic black metal, yet it compels you to keep listening. Tracks like Obliteration deliver blistering fucking guitar work wrapped in a dense atmosphere of warfare, while pieces like Drowning in Acid Poison and Abyssic Warfare showcase a more melodic assault. I particularly admire the guitar work with its eerie melodies that weave throughout the tracks, creating an unsettling sense of urgency. Third World War is a hard-hitting album with commendable production quality. The high, shrieking vocals evoke the style of Ara, leaving a lasting impression. Each song stands out, making this a solid offering from start to fucking finish. While the drumming is effective, it may not reach the complexity found in some other black metal factions. This band is comprised of just 2 members, Commander Noctu and Dictator Spectre, who handles all the instrumentation, while Noctu delivers those impressive fucking black metal vocals. Rape Destiny is a particularly hard-hitting track packed with gripping guitar licks, riffs and solos. What I appreciate about this album is its relentless momentum. It doesn't let you go until the final moments. It's a continuous barrage of melodic hooks and a wall of sound that immerses you in the chaos of battle. With that being said, I'm scoring Genocide Kommando a solid 75%. This album clocks in at around 40 minutes. It's an engaging listen, though nothing particularly groundbreaking. Next up is a US band making their debut, Druparia, and their inaugural album, The River Above, released independently on December 27th. must say, I was very impressed with their debut album. A lot of people seem to be sleeping on this record, and I'm surprised because if you enjoy bands like Dark Tranquillity, even At the Gates, and older In Flames, and dare I say, Insomnium, this is exactly what you can expect from Druparia. It's a mixed bag featuring great melodic riffs, strong songwriting, memorable moments, impressive guitar solos, slower and doomier sections as well, and even metalcore-esque elements in the last few songs. The vocals are fucking solid, delivering a hard-hitting experience with plenty to enjoy if you're a fan of mellow death. The band showcases a wealth of flourishing melodies. I'll say right now that this band is poised to become big. Like, this band might become big once they secure a label, as many people will be drawn to this sound. Kyle Taylor, the man behind the vocals, has a distinct growl that I really enjoy. The guitar work by Tyler Clark and Josh Gatka is fantastic. There's also another vocalist, David Moran, who I'm guessing handles the harsh vocals, or maybe Kyle Taylor provides the clean vocals, which I didn't think were very prominent on this album. Running at around 52 minutes, it's fairly lengthy for mellow death, featuring 11 solid tracks. Voiceless Regret has a Dark Tranquillity vibe, while Kintsugi and The River Above carry an Insomnium tinge. The inclusion of cellos and orchestral elements adds depth, making it a tighter cohesive album from start to finish. There are really good solos throughout, with many emotionally charged songs. In Repose Descend showcases some excellent melodic hooks and riffs. Tracks like Of Feminine and The Renewal and When Cranes Return exude like a At the Gates feel. With plenty to fucking love about this record, I'm scoring it a solid 70%. It's a strong mellow death album to close out the year, so definitely check it out. Next, we head over to Germany, where the band Mavorim has released their 5th studio album in Omnia Paratus on December 25th through Purity Through Fire. This album is something fucking else. I was eagerly anticipating its release throughout the week, and I was not disappointed. The German language in black metal is such a beautiful thing, and Baptist delivers with such powerful vocals. I love his black metal shrieks and harrowing cries, but it's his clean vocals that are so fucking commanding that they compel you to stop what you're doing and simply just listen to him. The melodies on this album are fucking fantastic, featuring great riffs, unpredictable moments, and even impressive keyboard work that adds a dark and atmospheric quality. I must say this is one of the best black metal albums of the month. The songwriting is top notch, every song is memorable and melodic, with heart-stopping moments peppered throughout the record. Baptist's vocals are exceptional, delivering raw and powerful black metal tones in tracks like Zavor. That song is a standout, it really is, hard-hitting with orchestral epic moments that catch you off guard right from the very start. Trauma features an infectious guitar melody that sounds so grand, providing a touch of brightness that contrasts beautifully with the surrounding darkness, all while his black metal vocals soar over galloping drums. Then there's Ein Fahrless Ross, which builds to a growing crescendo, epic clean vocals and chants open the song before it transitions into a barrage of black metal fucking fury with the vocals shifting into howls and shrieks. It's absolutely captivating. The opening track, Als der Menschheit Wille Blachen, reminds me a bit of Satyricon with its vocal flow and melodies. Each song on this album is distinctly different from each other, making for an intriguing listen session, from start to finish. I have to mention the last track, a 10-minute epic that serves as an amazing way to conclude the album. The great riffs and vocals create a powerful finale, a string, beautiful clean guitar mixed with chilling wind so good before the epic conclusion, and the clean vocals in Alle States are infectious after a barrage of black metal assault. But Trauma should have ended the album, that's my opinion. I'm scoring this a solid 85%. This album is still relatively new to me, but I keep listening to it over and over again. I was so excited that I almost made it the main event for this discovery. It's a fantastic album. Go check it out.
Gedenkt dem Band, das wir geknüpft und haltet daran fest.
Okay, next up is the band Espiritismo from Argentina, who released their nightmarish album La Misteriosa Influencia del Poder Mental on December 25th independently. Now, if I had to sum up this album in one word, I would call it mental. I hear a lot of shining influences on this one, especially in the vocal work. At times, most of the time, the vocalist sounds like Nicholas Kvarthof. And that's a good fucking thing. The production is absolutely fantastic with thunderous percussion in several tracks. Holy shit. This reminds me of something like Shining's Eerie Cold or even Angst. It has that same unsettling sound. It might just be me, but this sounds like something the old Shining would have produced. Not to mention, this album is packed with fantastic melodies and insane vocal work. Every song is captivating. Track 3 particularly evokes the feel of a Shining song, especially with its guitar work, while the vocals are nothing short of mind-blowing. I initially thought Infestus was a Shining clone, but Espiritismo cranks it up a notch and delivers amazing songs wrapped in a depressing atmosphere. There are galloping riffs, eerie guitar melodies, and an overall ominous ambience that permeates the album. I love how the album continues to surprise me. It's a nod to the oldest sound of Shining, and I'm gonna keep saying that, and I'm here for it. This was a real revelation for me. I loved every moment of it. The clean guitars in some songs add another dynamic, and those ghoulish fucking vocals, especially in track 3, mixed with the eerie clean guitars, are just masterful. Contemplado is a track that stands out for its spiraling melodies and riffs, prominent bass drums, and manic vocals. I think this has to be one of the best metal albums of December. If I were to redo my video, this would definitely be very high on the list. The riffs, the vocals, and the songwriting are all terrific. The last song is absolutely insane. Drawing comparisons to Shining, Espiritismo adds darker twists and more complex songwriting. The vocals are just fantastic. I'm scoring this a 85%. It's a terrific album from start to finish. The song titles may be long, but there's a wealth of fucking emotion packed into this album. Next up, we venture to Germany to uncover a band called Dominum, who released their sophomore album, The Dead Don't Die, on December 27th through Nightrealm Records. This record is an interesting listen, fun from start to finish, blending alternative metal with power metal. Imagine Ice Nine Kills, but with a power metal twist. The album features some catchy songs characterized by theatrical and atmospheric elements, with themes primarily revolving around horror, killing, murder, and death. The vocals carry on an alternative flair, contributing to a modern sound, while the production is clean, making it an enjoyable experience, especially on fucking headphones. However, the songwriting is quite straightforward, typically following a basic structure of verse, chorus, bridge, solo, and chorus, and a verse again, and another chorus. Highlights include We Are Forlorn, which showcases groove-laden riffs and an infectious chorus. The title track, The Dead Don't Die, cleverly incorporates the Hush Little Baby, Don't You Cry lullaby, successfully adding to its catchiness while maintaining a very cheesy horror atmosphere that aligns well with the album's themes, making it an entertaining listen. Killed by Life stands out as a heavy track with Dr. Dead delivering commendable vocals. Can't Kill a Dead Man is another notable track featuring impressive drumming. The album wraps up with Guardians of the Night, a hard-hitting finale that effectively concludes the experience. To be honest, I found this album enjoyable. While some might label it as cheesy, I have a soft spot for cheese, especially when it's melted on golden toast. However, this cheese is melted but not served on golden toast, which leads to some criticisms for this album. Despite its fun nature, the album lacks replay value. After my initial listen, I didn't feel the urge to revisit this fucking album again. It's easy listening, but nothing particularly blew me away, nor was it groundbreaking. The songwriting is catchy and melodic, yet it lacks depth and substance. Although primarily a power metal album, there are significant influences of alternative metal, especially evident in Dr. Dead's vocals. In conclusion, while I may not return to this album, it could be a great choice for listeners seeking something lighthearted and fun. Therefore, I'm scoring it a 55%. It may seem harsh, but if the replay factor was stronger, I would have rated it higher. Ultimately, it comes off as somewhat a generic album, with only the self-titled track standing out due to its lullaby incorporation. A score of 55% feels fair. And now, our main event and final review for this year's discovery. Wow, I can't believe it. It's the international band Order of Nosferat and their new album Towards the Nightrealm of Orlok. Released independently on December 25th, Christmas Day. What a great black metal album to cap off this year's discovery. I truly enjoyed this album from start to finish. The eerie synthesizers utilized throughout are fucking captivating, adding a haunting layer to the music that perfectly complements the genre. The vocals are fantastic, showcasing a range that evokes both power and emotion, while the melodies are nothing short of incredible. The overall atmosphere is phenomenal, drawing you into a dark and immersive fucking world, just like this world. The production strikes a perfect balance, maintaining a raw and organic feel while still delivering polished tones that enhance each element of the instruments and music. This album is particularly remarkable with standout tracks like Crossing the Shadowland, which features great tremolo riffs and impressive drumming. I love the intricate fills and accents that add depth to the arrangement, making it a dynamic listening experience. Each song on this record is exceptional, with like keyboards that haunt you like a spectre, creating a sense that you're about to encounter Orlok himself. There are a few interludes scattered throughout, but they do not detract from the album. In fact, these interludes are filled with dark, atmospheric keyboards that enhance the overall mood. The self-titled track Towards the Nightrealm of Orlok is one of the best songs on the album. The songwriting here is masterful, with great riffs and a compelling structure that keeps you fucking engaged. At the Sea She Longs for His Return is another fantastic track, rich with eerie atmosphere and emotional weight, where the werewolf haunts the woods maintains this high quality with its chilling themes and immersive soundscapes. The closer, Beyond the Eternity Gates I Wait, is simply epic. The keyboards in this track remind me at times of summoning, contributing to an atmosphere that feels both grand and intimate. The melodies, especially towards the end, are particularly infectious, leaving you wanting more. Overall, my anticipation for this album was met with really great satisfaction. I thoroughly enjoyed it from beginning to end, appreciating the fantastic songwriting, musicianship, and rich atmosphere that Order of Nosferat has crafted. They really do something special on this album. As for whether it matches the quality of their previous release this year, the absence of grace, only time will tell. However, I feel that the absence of grace has a stronger edge. Its songwriting was simply incredible, and the songs were still memorable. Still, Towards the Nightrealm of Orlok stands as a very strong offering. With that being said, our final score for this year's Discovery is an 80%. It's a very good album. While it may not reach the heights of their previous release, it remains a solid and atmospheric contribution to the black metal genre. Order of Nosferat has certainly left a mark this year, and I look forward to seeing where they go next. So, that's a wrap. That's it for another year of Discovery. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I fucking did. This season featured loads of episodes, and 2025 is expected to be an even bigger year for Discovery. I wish you all a happy new year. Discovery will return in the near future. While we're on hiatus, expect to see my albums of the year soon. I'm taking a week off as well. Discovery should be back in mid-January, so happy new year. Enjoy the rest of 2024. It's been fun, and I'll see you in the next one.